Hello everyone, my name is Trittany and I'm the reader here at the Crown and Castle Collective, where we're all kings and queens of our own kingdom that we call life. This is actually a pick-a-pile reading which was top voted here on my channel. If you subscribe, you can actually voice your opinion, you know, of course, and get to vote on what videos I post next. So this one was top voted, of course, so we're gonna jump right into it. All of the goodies are in the description box and all the timestamps are in the comments as always. So the four collectives we have here. Collective number 1, you have a red hawk, like made out of jasper. I actually just bought this and I absolutely love it. It means a lot to me. Maybe it means a lot to you. Maybe the timestamps speak louder to you. Collective number 2, you have a Shiva Lingam. Very cool. I like to use this natural lighting. This is the first time it's been like super snowy when I recorded, so like I'm not used to the lighting. Whatevs, we'll work with it. Collective number 3, you have a Palo Santo stick. This is probably the last one I will ever buy. They're not very sustainable. I don't believe they are anyways. So they smell absolutely godly. I love the smell of Palo Santo. But collective number 4, you have this cream hawk, probably also made of jasper, that I bought along with this guy or girl. Oh, they're just burbs, okay? So those are the 4 collectives that you can choose from. We're going to take a look at what chakras, maybe in specific, or what areas need healing from you. What areas do you need to focus on? Maybe what instances of things that happen to you that maybe you need to, you know, kind of work your way through and heal. So we're going to do a quick little reading and we'll start with pile number 1 after I figure out where I'm going to put everything. Oh. And for the record, that coffee montage, you know, I'm gonna have to include because that was literally me skipping my breakfast for y'all for this video. I'm so hungry right now. Okay, so collective number 1, what chakras and what areas need healing from you? We'll take a look at your oracle cards first, and then what energies you can reach to for healing. And so if you haven't already, pile number 1, if you're new, welcome. And if you are returning, what's up? How you been? Thank you for joining again. If you guys haven't subscribed, if you feel like I resonate with you as a as a reader, go ahead and give the video a like, or you can subscribe to vote on what other videos I post next. So collective number 1, what chakras and what areas need your healing and your focus? Right away, we have the number 6, fulfillment, which is the green heart chakra energy. So you could be working on what really makes you feel happy and whole and noticed and loved by either yourself, your peers, your friends, your community. What really makes you feel noticed and feel fulfilled about yourself and really present and recognized in the work and things that you do and you put your energy into and your consistency into. Maybe the way that you've shown up over time as well. So that's just the heart chakra energy. It feels like it's something that's you've been carrying along with you for quite some time in your heart space. Now, what kind of energies are causing this shake and in a need of healing? We have Dusky Pink Dragon from Andromeda. Prepares all your chakras to embody higher love, accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. So this is, again, we have a pink card here with the heart chakra, which makes so much sense nonetheless. So this is definitely a heart space energy that is in need of healing. There is also a big significance on music with this dragon, as well as music notes. There's a cricket, there's even little insects and bugs and just different kind of tones and communicative vibrations. I don't know. That's really weird. So as far as what you could really use to heal yourself right now, is a lot of vibrational healing, music healing, listening to stories, podcasts. If you are someone who likes to read or listen to those kinds of things, those can really, really offer you some sanctuary and some healing that you may need. You might hear something, you might see something and feel something that, you know, might kind of really resonate with where you are at life. It could be like a really good story. Okay, we also have Mars, which is a very, very destructive energy as well, combative at nonetheless. So I feel like there could be, some of you guys could be having arguments with close family, friends, or relationships. So this Mars energy, you know, can be a little bit of tension. It could also be the sexual organs, or like the sexual chakras, where like your reproductive stuff is at. Sorry, I thought there was something on the tree. So this could be like your root and your sacral chakras, as well as upper into those heart areas and your chest areas for your heart chakra. But anyways, I'm just feeling more of the combative energies with maybe those whom you love or once loved. We'll kind of get more into it. We have the situation will improve, so that's pretty positive. Again, there's something about communication here. We have dolphins, which is another, you know, animal that is known to have sentient abilities to communicate and form structured communication between their swarms of whatever you call a pack of dolphins. But the situation will improve. I feel like although things might be a little tense right now between you and other people or situations, they're going to kind of ease out over time. I feel like the story has a lot more unfolding to do on both sides as far as, you know, you doing your healing. And I feel like you could have really been personally hurt by what this person said or did to you, or maybe what they didn't say or do to you. There's just like a whole miscommunication, and Mars is very strategic as well, so you guys weren't on the right page, the same page, and maybe you guys could have actually argued it out. We also have the Three of Cups, so there could be a third-party indicator, of course, with the Three of Cups, but also again, imitate. So someone could have like mocked you or made fun of you or done something that was just trying to blend in. Maybe they tried to imitate someone or something that they weren't, or, you know, vice versa. Take these energies as they apply. But the Three of Cups also is a water energy. I am getting a lot of heart chakra emotions. It's kind of like a love situation, so this could very well be like a relationship tension that you guys are having. And this imitate card talks about this crab, of course, that you see here, and how, I guess this is a new deck of mine as well. So the crab itself, actually, when the crab grows, it has to molt and it has to, you know, lose its shell. I always think of that episode on SpongeBob of Mr. Krabs, but you know, if you're not of that generation, that's okay. But the Three of Cups, you know, crabs, when they grow, they molt, they lose their shell, they kind of like peel away and then like grow and form their new one. So you guys, this situation is still evolving. People are actually changing who they are on a cellular and DNA soul level. So this could be a really big conflict or a really big eye-opening situation for either you or this other person. And, you know, it happens for everyone at a different level that is involved in the situation, but the situation will improve for the better. So just stay hopeful with this healing, especially if you're not the only one involved in it, which I feel like this is definitely has a lot of different storylines. And, you know, they say that the truth is never just one story, it's a multitude of perspectives. And so that all just makes up the collective truth. We will take a look into what energies that you can reach for to help with this healing process. We have rubellite, passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that is dear to your heart. So rubellite, I'm seeing this as kind of like a third eye chakra, where you guys may have had your eye on a passion, a project, or an idea and goal in life that you're pretty much going to turn away from this energy, or maybe your way of coping with this energy and just the drama going on in your life is to really hunker down and focus on your passions, your projects, your work, anything that you have on your plate that you really want to make some progress on. And I feel like you're going to really be able to find your own drive and motivation to do that, because it's going to be really self-fulfilling. And I feel like whatever kind of conflict that is going on that is needing healing involves your relationships with others. So right now you're about to flip the coin, do your healing on your own side, and really get to the root of maybe what needs to be healed at a more soul level by working through those movements. It could involve music, flow, creative expression, whether that's on paper, in the studio, anything, guys, anything. Even just like Pinterest boards and Googling things that, make your mind wander. Yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work, you guys. Pile number 1, you guys are going through some really, I feel like, a roller coaster of emotions with what needs healed right now. And there's people that are kind of, it's like a 1 step forward, 2 step back, or it's kind of like you have to say something. Some of you guys might be waiting for like text back or communications back, and it's like everyone's really careful about the things that they say or they do, or you might feel like someone's not being their authentic self and just not acting out of compassion for you, like they're not being sympathetic towards you, and that could just cause a little bit of stress, like you feel like they almost didn't acknowledge or care about your feelings or your reaction and stuff like that. Again, it's just there's a big miscommunication that's not coming from the same perspective on both sides. And you're gonna really work through this. And I feel like you guys are at a really stable point in your life, maybe not in your relationships, but I feel like in your own energy, you guys are really, really, really culminating to building your own solid foundation. And even the earth has a little bit of roughage on top, so don't be afraid. Maybe you're feeling and looking a little bit rough, but really you're feeling quite stable and at least establishing your own self, your own energy. I feel like you guys have came such a long way in that now you're ready to really birth whatever creative ideas that you have or things that you've just put on the back burner, really. We also have light in the darkness. There is a lot of blue throat chakra, third eye chakra coming in here. A lot of solar chakras as well, with these like bursts of yellow energies. So I feel like there's something that has been on your mind for quite some time, or there is a topic that is very much needed to still be talked upon, to work out. And as far as this idea or this passion that you've had, I feel like you've had this idea for years, and it's finally coming to a tipping point that it might actually be able to come to the surface. But also, this is a really important form of healing for you. If you're investing yourself in any kind of project, energy, passion, hobby, or if you find something that you just really, really love doing in life, I feel like that is also what's going to be what saves you a lot. St. John's wort here, it says light in the darkness, talks about St. John's wort is a plant that will flower up top here, these yellow flowers, but it will like absorb sunlight and then hold it within it throughout the winter, and it will retain its yellowness, and then it will blossom again. And St. John's wort is actually really good at curing depression as well, as far as herbal medicine. But it talks about holding that light within you through the darkness of winter, and then being able to use that source of energy to open back up and really push your own boundaries and reach out and spread your ideas and creativities and light into the world again. So this is definitely an accomplishment for you guys. I feel like if you are working through whatever kind of challenges in life right now and you feel like this resonates, let me know in the comments or give the video a like. But you guys have a really good light at the end of your tunnel, very bright, strong light, and might be a little bit rough along the way, but you guys, you're doing really well with it, I see. At least the situation will improve. So if you feel like you're a little bit hard on yourself right now, I feel like allow yourself to feel these emotions, because I feel like these have also been pent up and growing, and the situation may have been escalating, or it's just maybe something happened right now that triggered something that had happened in your past. You know, it could be different timelines and different perspectives. Like I said, there's a lot of moving pieces in your guys' conflict. So thank you guys for watching pile number 1. If it resonates, you know what the drill is. So thank you guys. I will see you next time. Oh. Collective number 2. All right, collective number 2. You chose the Shiva Lingam. This is your reading as far as what chakras and what healing needs your attention. Sorry, I just need more caffeine to push through this video. Okay, collective number 2, this is your reading. We're going to take a look at what chakras and healing need your attention. If you feel like I resonate with you as a reader throughout the reading, go ahead and hit the subscribe button or hit the like on your way down. Also, let me know in the comments what resonates with you. It gives me chills to read them. So let's get started. What chakras and areas need your healing? Okay. The first card that we have is number 4, Reflection, which is definitely third eye, crown chakra energy. I would say more heavily crown than anything else. But we also do have a pomegranate here in the back, which gives us, ooh, sorry, that was my ring on the glass. Pomegranate is represented as a very feminine fruit, a very feminine symbolism as well, as far as fertilization and egg energy. So there is a quite grounding, because we also have Scorpio out here, which this card itself just gives a lot of oranges and reds. But yet at the top we have a lot of blues here and purples. So I feel like what needs your most attention, I would say, is your upper chakras. This could be a fact of balancing your upper and your lower chakras. We'll kind of get into it. But as far as your headspace, you could be super in your mind and in your thoughts right now and in your feelings. There could be a lot of projects that you want to get up and going right now, but you're still kind of turning them over and going through the details and just going it over and over and over again, and maybe looking at different ways that it can unfold, being a little bit strategic. I'm feeling with that Scorpio is that you know when to strike. You know, now you're just kind of waiting on your moment or formulating your plan. So as far as what this can do for healing, let's get the last card here. Okay, yeah, so this makes a lot of sense. So there could have been a certain situation, or there might be a feeling or an emotion, I feel like, that you guys are working through that you may not quite even understand. I feel like this is something that is hard for you to put your finger on with this reflection. You might be just down in the blues, just like feeling, you know, just down for no reason. But it's just because you could be like super in your headspace with that overactivity of like your third eye and crown chakra. We also have Silver Lunar Dragon, bathes you in divine feminine light. Come into balance and practice peace, harmony, and cooperation. Expand your casual chakra. So the Silver Lunar Dragon definitely is a card of the full moon and intuition. So again, we have a really, really, really active third eye energy. So if you are working through a lot of heavy emotions right now, I feel like there's something that you can create or manifest physically that you're really just trying to plan out, or maybe that you want to see accomplished, that can help you feel better about maybe who you used to be. I feel like this reflection is kind of looking back at who you used to be, or a situation you must have been in the past, or you found yourself in, and maybe you don't want to see yourself there again. Maybe you can't be there again. So now you are just trying to change and find out who you are, how you can express yourself, or how you can express this energy and how you want to see it manifest differently the next time around. So it's kind of like learning and evolving with the Scorpio card. The Scorpio has actually several different signs, as far as the Scorpion is like the more lower vibrations of Scorpio. And then of course it goes into the, I think it's like the eagle and then the phoenix. So yeah, it's an evolution. And we also have the Six of Cups out here, creation, which is a bunch of spermatoids trying to get the egg, of course. But this creation card talks about having your own unique ideas and having the ability to manifest anything that you may think of in so many different ways and in so many different paths. That's not what I was trying to say. But anyways, we have also out here, you're ready. So there could be something that you're spinning out on that maybe you're just constantly thinking about, that you want to envision, or just any kind of creative thing or way of giving solitude and giving recognition of who you used to be, who this other person or place or thing or version of yourself, like giving knowledge to the fact that it happened, it existed. That's just who we were at the time, and we have the ability to grow and change. It might have seemed so big and life-shattering at the time of whatever, that needs healing. It could have seemed like something really big at the time, but now that it's given some space and time to grow, I feel like it's kind of lessened. And you've kind of held a power over it. And now you feel like you're absolutely in control about it, and now you're just trying to decide what you're going to do with it. What are you going to do with the energy, and how are you going to mold it moving forward? So let's kind of take a look. This is a very broad kind of energy, so if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. Let's kind of take a look at what you can do to help heal these expansive energies. We have Sodalite, socialize or join in. Make healthy and supportive new friendships and connections by getting involved with a group of like-minded people. So this card, again with that reflection, that socialize or join in, like-minded people. So I feel like you guys are really much in your head that it would help to kind of ground you by, taking what's floating around and round and round in your head and really speaking it into existence, or grounding yourself in a person, a place, or creative idea. Also, let's get a couple more cards. Yeah, okay, so there's definitely heavy blues and purples on the top half of this reading, and then this bottom is just red, orange, gold, and then we have the Lovers here. Represents Gemini energy, but more importantly, the Lovers. It's not sign specific. But this is all about healthy and supportive new friendships and connections, and being involved with people of like-minded, interest and passions and stuff like that. So as far as, if you guys want to take any kind of creative class or any different activity or something new and that you've never tried before, go for it, because you guys have the potential to be really successful at it and really find deep healing and finding a part of yourself that you might not have even known to exist or never really acknowledged that happened to you. You might end up working through some stuff that you weren't expecting, or things that you don't even remember from this life or the last. So that's interesting. And I feel like you guys could find maybe some soul tribe, some soul family, and upon doing that, maybe you guys have been kind of in your own energy lately. Maybe some of you are new to the dating industry. Okay, the last card here. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys, we literally have the Lovers, which is like an Adam and Eve episode, and we have the forbidden fruit, which is apple. Yo, I'm tripping. Hold up. What? This is what I love about doing tarot. Literally, you cannot make this stuff up if you literally just shuffle the cards and then don't even see them until now. So, the forbidden fruit and the lovers. So, there's something that you've always had your eye on. There could be a person or a thing that you've always, you know, kind of wanted or lusted after, and now you're finally trying to push yourself to do it or reach for it. Also, there is a sense that you almost feel like you probably don't even know who you are anymore. And I feel like that's because you are growing and changing and constantly evolving. There's a lot that's shifting within you guys. And there could be a lot of fear about that change. And yo, you guys, you got me fucked up with this pile. It's crazy. And we also have Scorpio out here. So the forbidden fruit and the creation semen card. Like, bruh, what? Okay. The apple card here, the forbidden fruit, does talk about getting to know ourselves. Not only, like, the way that we are, but the way that we experience life on such mundane levels as far as how we interact with, for instance, the fruit. So this card talks about when you bite into the fruit, it's not about just the experience of eating it. It's about the smell, the texture, the feeling, and not just how the apple itself feels, but how do you react to that sensation of smell, of touch, of, you know, just such pleasurable, sensual moments. So there is a deep sense of reflecting into your own soul energy. You could be trying to really figure out who you are becoming in this life, which can be really difficult sometimes. I totally am riding with you guys, pile number 2. It can be really confusing. Also, there is kind of a loner energy with the Scorpio, and not loner in a bad way. You could just be like a really big homebody. Maybe you don't have the ability to go out and socialize right now, which is very prevalent. Maybe there's just not a lot of social activity going on in your community right now. You can always talk to, no, that's not... Some of you could, like, want to talk to people of your past or that you've had past relationships with, whether that's on a romantic or casual kind of connection. I feel like you guys really have been reflecting over situations like that, maybe that have happened in your past that make you want to reach out to these people. Maybe it's something that you're kind of contemplating whether you should do or not. And I feel like there might be still some tension between the two of you, or however many people are involved that kind of left off on rough pages, that I feel like you might want to reach out to them and just talk to them and be casual with them, because I feel like you're trying to know more about who you are in this moment and who you've become since whatever kind of conflict may have happened. So use your discernment there. If you feel like this timing is ready for you and you feel like you are ready to reach out and socialize and find and talk about whatever kind of healing and experiences that you need to work through, by all means, you have my blessing. So thank you guys for watching. If you feel like this pile resonated with you, please let me know. Give the video a like or subscribe to actually vote on what I post next. So thank you guys. I will see you next time. Collective number 3. What chakras do you need to heal and focus on? What needs your attention? All right, collective number 3, you guys chose the Palo Santo stick. This is your reading. We're going to take a look at what chakras and what areas of your soul need focused and healing. Sorry, I'm talking really weird right now. Okay, let's kind of get started. Collective number 3. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you feel like I resonate with you as a reader throughout this video, go ahead and even like the video. Let me know in the comments what kind of resonates with you and aligns with what you're kind of experiencing. So let's take a look at what chakras. Interesting. My dog is freaking out because the trash is getting stolen right now. Sorry, I pay someone to pick up the trash. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, collective number 3. That's so embarrassing. He does that when I work and I work from home. Okay. So, collective number 1. Bro. Alright, collective number 1, this is your reading. Sorry, I kind of did your intro and my dog was really barking, so we will go ahead and start. I do have just the oracle cards on this side here, so we are going to get started with your pile. So what chakras and energies need your attention and healing? We have number 1, beginnings. So this card is actually a multitude of chakras. Really, I would say it would start in your base chakra, so your root chakra. Really starting with that Kundalini effect, you know, from the base. So that, and also there is a heavy Capricorn Saturn energy inflicting on this, so you guys could be a Capricorn sign or an earth sign, Virgo or Taurus. You don't have to be sign specific, but it is just those energies. And Capricorn is more like your legs area, so you know, lower chakras. And we also have the deep blue dragon, keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk on a path of light. So this is kind of showing me that what kind of happened, something that might have happened that caused some part of you to need healing or focus. I feel like some of you guys, maybe when you were younger, or maybe this is something recent, so take the energies as they apply. But there could have been something that you were at one point in time really excited about, really wanting to start up beginnings. Maybe you had an interest in a certain topic or anything really that you really wanted to look into and start and begin and have an experience with. And there could have been someone or something that totally just shot you down with that and just like destroyed your chance of ever experiencing that or having it. It can be a very diminishing, but also a very there's like a very debilitated feel. Like it's just you really wanted to start something or experience something, and it just that opportunity was washed away. And with the Saturn energy being Capricorn, I feel like Capricorn is all about dealing with, you know, these challenges and these fates as far as, you know, missing your chance or opportunity, and, you know, really taking the initiative to create your own next experience, your own next opportunity, whether that's in a more evolved shape or form. It might not be in the way that you first anticipated it, but also, I feel like for anyone that did shoot you down or an experience that you wanted to embark and experience, blah, 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 if this is a person, you know, they could have romantically turned you down. They could have also just shot down your hopes and your dreams. Like maybe you were super into Star Wars and someone was like made fun of you for being a nerd and just really discouraged you for partaking in things that just interested you and that made you find out more about who you are. And that could have just been really discouraging for you guys and embarrassing. I feel like there could have been just someone who really was nasty to y'all, and I'm sorry about that. It's quite heavy. And I feel like you guys may at one point in time really liked this person. I feel like you guys could have issues like with your friends right now. Maybe someone just said something that hurt you, or in your workplace, maybe there's just one person or thing that maybe you were excited for something and now it's just like unenjoyable. We also have within the next few weeks. So something soon is definitely going to be shifting and changing with this narrative, as far as really kind of just trudging through mud. I feel like if there's something that you're really not enjoying that you were looking forward to, that's bound to change. We have the 3 of air, or the 3 of swords. Impossible. This card talks about when pigs fly, and also a lot of fantasy. There is a unicorn horn in here, which talks about this definition in the book talks about growing horns, and that's totally Cappy vibes. Capricorn does have horns, and it's also the devil card. So, but horns are awesome, okay? It's not meant to be scary. But the 3 of air, impossible, talks about the impossible happening. It talks about magic, rainbow, unicorns, pigs flying, sparkles, and just all that kind of fairy tale energy. I feel like for some of you who are stuck in your day-to-day routine, or just not enjoying yourself or the day-to-day at all, within the next few weeks, challenge yourself to kind of escape into your imagination. I feel like you guys are just getting too drudged down in your life that it's really becoming, just not very magical, which to me sounds pretty rough, like a pretty boring, very 3D world. So do maybe a little bit of meditation, do something that helps you kind of escape and get into more of your creative energies, or doing something that you never really thought you would do in your life, or also, well, that will kind of play probably more to these. We're going to take a look at what you can do to help with healing and working with these energies. Again, the first card that had came out was that root chakra. I feel like you guys are too grounded in your day-to-day life. Spirit's trying to get you more into your higher third eye crown chakras. We have diamond, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Again, I feel like someone shot down your hopes and dreams and really just like crumbled a part of yourself and how you viewed yourself and your interest and how you express yourself authentically to the outside world. So this value your self-worth, you guys need to know just how powerful you are. This is the Magician card, the number 1, the beginnings, the endings. And so you guys have so much potential, and you guys are people recognize you. There is something about you with the Saturn card that is very wise, very refined, very defined as well. You guys could have very striking looks to you, and you could look like, someone from a fairy tale. People could find you very, very attractive. Yeah, sorry, it's my first day on the job. I totally forgot to plug my camera in. So, I was gassing y'all up. Again, there could have been something that happened that was like slightly embarrassing for you in your workplace or in any kind of interaction. I feel like you guys care a lot maybe about what people think of you, so that you could be really focused on this presentation rather than just being a little bit more in your higher chakras, being a little bit more relaxed and whimsical, because this impossible card, you just kind of need to loosen up a little bit. We also have the 2 of Cups. What? I almost dropped that card. And also we have Passion Flower, Exuberant Quietude. So the 2 of Cups talks about this interaction with other people that we care deeply for, we love, and we have maybe just maybe this is just a social interaction as well. Again, I feel like there's someone that you guys could have opened up to that just totally didn't work out, unfortunately. Or just things didn't go as planned, or this person just did not treat you well. They didn't treat you properly. And so that could have been what built... Sorry, I keep on burping. It's the coffee. I have 3 cups deep, honey. I just running through all morning. So... the exuberant quietude passion flower is also something that grows and pushes limits and can almost be seen as like an invasive flower. And with the 2 of Cups, I feel like there could be someone that you want to reach out to. And maybe, you know, vice versa, take this energy where it resonates. Maybe someone wronged you, or maybe you wronged someone else and you've just kind of felt guilty maybe about the situation. You could be just really down in your own energy and in the 3D world because, you know, maybe you try not to think about this situation, and Spirit's just saying, you know, try to be a little bit more light and understanding with the situation, because I feel like there's other people involved, or maybe someone did not mean to hurt you as well. So maybe you could have taken something the wrong way. Maybe this person was just trying to tease you, or, you know, maybe their sense of humor is a little bit different. That kind of came across wrong, or came across invasive, or almost even, you know, pushing the boundaries. So I feel like you could have had some time apart from this person, but don't think of it as the worst. I feel like you could feel like this person views you as the worst. That is not the case. I feel like this person still holds a lot of respect and a lot of positive energy towards you. So I feel like there could have just been an interaction with a person, a place, or thing back in the past that over time you have just like your perception of the scenario or like the situation has stayed the same, but the situation itself and the energy around the situation has grown and evolved and actually healed. I feel like this other person might have forgiven you, or maybe you're still looking for forgiveness or an apology even, and it could be really hard, especially if you don't have that. Maybe you don't feel worthy of the forgiveness or anything like that, especially if you feel like you wronged someone. And if this other person wronged you, it could make you question your self-worth, and maybe that, you know, that you're not good enough or whatnot. But I feel like this 3 of air, this 3 of wands, or sorry, 3 of swords energy, this impossible is such a whimsical card. But also the piggy reminds me of piggy bank, which is totally Capricorn money energy. Try to spice up your work life as well, you guys. But anyways, if you feel like this resonated with you guys, pile number 3, please let me know down in the comments. I love to read them. They give me chills. Go ahead and like the video or subscribe if you feel like I resonated with you. And you can actually vote on what videos I post next if you subscribe. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Collective number 4. What chakras and energy need your healing and your focus? Okay. Hello, collective number 4. This is your reading if you chose the creme de la creme, the little cream hawk falcon guy, girl. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh, all right. So this is your guys' reading, pile number 4. We're going to take a look at what chakras or what energies might need your healing and your attention at this time, and what you can kind of do to, you know, work through those. So if you haven't already, go ahead and give the video a like or subscribe if you feel like I resonate with you at any point in time in the reading. And give me, you know, some comments, some feedback. I love to read those and see what's kind of going on with you guys. So without further ado, let's take a look. Okay, so pile number 4, your first card that you have here is number 32, Steadfastness. Adds up to a 5. This is like a brown card, which is definitely more of this, the sacral and the root chakras. Also, as well, Steadfastness deals with stomach, of course, with fasting, but also, you know, stability and maintaining. This could be totally digestive. You guys could be having, like, digestive issues. Sorry, I mean, we're going there. But this is, you know, chakras can definitely start to affect you at a physical level. So you guys could be having stomach issues, you know, just digestive issues. Maybe some of you guys are actually working with that energy and maybe giving yourself a cleanse, paying more attention to, like, your colon health and what you eat and bacterias and stuff like that. So that also comes through with the fire and water dragon. Enables your life to flow with loving force. Prepare for change and move forward quickly. Expect the unexpected and have fun. There is something very unexpected too here. I feel like there could have been, maybe you guys were going along well in life. You know, things were going smoothly with the steadfastness. Maybe you kind of felt like you accomplished or got rid of a habit, and then over time you feel like you kind of moved on, but maybe you could be like falling back into those habits and craving the stuff again, or maybe, you know, maybe you thought you worked through and healed a situation and then you're down in the dumps the next day about it. Okay, so there's a little bit of back and forth. Still a little bit of challenge of working through something fully, but there is something to hear about surprises. We also have Taurus, which is a very grounded energy, also rules by Virgo, blah. Well, I mean, Virgo is also an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. But Taurus is ruled by Venus, is what I meant to say. So there is, again, this loving force where it could have been someone of your past. Maybe you thought you were over, but maybe you're kind of thinking of, again, maybe you're thinking of like exes or people of your past, which is completely okay, you know? Maybe you're just still kind of working through things. And you could be expecting one of these people to reach out to you as well. Maybe you just feel it in your gut. But also Taurus represents, you know, Taurus is the bull, so it has horns. You guys could be having issues like with your hair, your scalp, your skin. Definitely skin as well. Or you guys could be having headaches. Or like caffeine headaches. You know what I'm saying? Oh, coffee poops. Okay. Bathroom jokes. Yes, we're here for them. Okay, so we also have the 11 of Cups, which is seen as the Page of Cups. Icosahedron luck, if I am pronouncing correct. So this card talks about all of the possible options and opportunities and abilities, because the icosahedron luck, I believe, is 20-sided. So, yeah, 20 could be a significant number for you as well. But the card is very heavy water energy, so there could be a need to stay hydrated. Maybe you guys are like me and drinking too much coffee lately, and too much caffeine or too much of anything right now could be what is kind of harming your chakras, or what's kind of bombarding certain areas. You guys could be overworking yourselves as well, like physically or mentally. Maybe you guys have just been like overeating or just not eating very healthily. Could definitely be affecting how you feel. like on a hormonal level as well. We also have meditation brings answers. So this again to me is kind of giving more like headache vibes. So you guys could be having more, just because I'm not a doctor, tarot is not meant to like, you know, physically diagnose anyone or anything. But I feel like you guys could be having more physical symptoms as far as your chakras manifesting into physical disabilities or, you know, problems. So just be aware of what your body is saying to you right now, because the Taurus is a very grounded, very physical body energy, and I feel like you could just be intuitively listening to your body. Maybe you need to do more of this. We'll take a look at what energies you can do to work and heal these issues. We have Lapis Lazuli, life-changing epiphany or experience. It's a time of big and blessed changes for you, and God is supporting you each step of the way. So I know that Lapis is really good at healing anxieties as well, but could also really be helping if you're not drinking enough water. You know, that can just do wonders on its own. We also have the Fool. So there is a gambling, a chance. So like this could be you feel really well one day and then the next day you're just kind of up and down. Pile number 4, which can totally be okay right now, because I feel like things are still a little bit turbulent on a global level. Or whenever you're watching this, your energy could just be, you know, going up and down because you're trying to readjust to maybe any kind of upgrades that you're having in your life. I feel like you guys have a chance or an opportunity coming to you that you're really not quite aware of quite yet. And it's really going to help you feel a little bit more stable in who you are and emotionally as a person. So just be patient with that, and the meditation brings answers. It's just kind of like a blessed card that this up and down and unstable feeling is just temporary for you for the time being. Let's get the last card here. We have Clear the Way, White Sage. So wow, there is a lot of air sign energy as well as the elements of air, or air and earth, sorry, because we have the Taurus out here and also the steadfastness. There are all the elements actually. This Clear the Sky talks about all 4 of the elements, but it is white sage. So white sage is, you know, commonly burned for cleansing activities around you. So that's definitely something that you guys could do to help with whatever kind of unstable feelings that you may be having, or unstable patterns and routines. Maybe your day-to-day life is very in shambles. It's not consistent. Maybe you don't have consistency in your life right now. You could be waiting on an opportunity or chance, and Spirit is saying that is coming to you guys very quickly. So if you have anything you have your heads up for, definitely keep your eyes open, because Spirit is about to throw it in your face. So I feel like as far as your healing, you guys, I feel like there's not anything really in particular with you. Maybe you're someone who is used to going through these ups and downs, and with this white sage and the Fool card out here, I feel like you guys are, you might be a little bit more witchy, so you're more familiar with your own energy and how to clear that and how to deal with the ups and downs. And if you're feeling unstable, you know that it's only temporary. So I feel like that's why you guys got such the basic message, like drink more water, because you guys could just feel, you could feel just so up and down and wishy-washy. And if you guys, you know, if you feel like a little bit bipolar as well, I feel like there could be something that you're intaking too much of that's kind of triggering you over and over again, that maybe you need to remove yourself from. Clearing out your physical space, you know, doing some house cleaning, and also doing some vocal manifestations, mantras, anything like that, and also using any kind of herbal clearing, smoke cleansing, any kind of Reiki, all those kinds of woo-woo healing experiences. You know, if you can listen to sound baths or anything like that, can really just help boost your mood for the time being with this Fool card. And it's going to be like this life-changing epiphany or experience is something very sudden, and I feel like you guys have the ability to shift and change and raise your vibration at any given moment. It's just that you guys might feel a little bit too drained or bogged down. Maybe you're just trying to relax and, you know, recharge your physical body that allows you to become this vessel of healing, which me as a tarot reader, guys, this is something I deal with quite frequently, just because I'm very susceptible to, you know, draining myself out. I am a Scorpio, but I'm also a Sag rising, so I tend to like overwork myself and then not really give in to myself enough, or if I do get into this self-care energy, I just kind of become really lazy. So you guys could just be living a little bit more sedentary than you're used to. Maybe you've kind of taken a pause in your physical life and you've started to feel more out of wonk. So Spirit's just saying, give yourself a fresh start. Clear your physical space, rehydrate your body, maybe fast for a couple of hours or do any kind of cleanse, or start fueling your body differently, and maybe go on a walk, just get some fresh air, open your windows. It's snowy outside, I would still open my windows, okay? So like that, oh yeah, just hits differently. But anyways, I hope this resonated for you guys, pile number 4. If it did, please let me know down in the comments what may be resonating with you, or if I resonate. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.